Hey everyone, welcome in. We're just going to pull some cards because I'm very bored. And so, welcome back if you're returning back. If you are out there and you are upright in your heart, I bless you. If you are new and you found this channel, I don't know how you found it because I know that I speak to a specific group that has done some stuff with my technology that's been so unethical. And so I just get on here and I just ask at the hand of the Most High to just bring out some stuff and let Him just speak in a very profound, sharp way against nasty energies that violate another person in the earth realm. Some people are just downright dealing with monsters that have turned into psychopathic monsters. And just to be able to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just do a different type of work here. And some people have just selective hearing. They don't understand certain things that go on with another person's life because they're involved in being crazy with other people's stuff. They just think it's okay to just go take things and be manipulative and stuff. It's just not all right. People in the earth, unfortunately, have lost so much value on the inside. And it's just a lot of times I'm just doing a knockdown drag out on my channel because I know for a fact most of the people that I'm talking to are governments that have violations against them. Okay, and it is the truth. And so I pray to God Almighty that some people will turn from this nonsense and give back freedoms where they belong, that were never supposed to be touched from another person ever. Because people don't understand, you yourself who are involved in doing certain things to people, you yourself are going to find yourself in the same exact place and probably double the amount of nonsense that you allowed or contributed to on another person's freedoms. You yourself will feel that in such a heavy way that God will make sure that hopefully you won't do it again, or you're just in that state of conscious state for eternity that is just nasty once it's all over with and you leave and go to the abyss because you don't have a soul completely anymore. But you and I do not get to escape any kind of correction from God, whether you're the children of wrath or you're his children and you are being corrected. Either way, there's correction, and the children of wrath never get out of the wrath, ever. So I wouldn't want to be on that side of God Almighty. But there are people that are just absolutely crazy. And so I feel energy, and a lot of times I know that people may get offended, but you don't understand that they call it an empath. I don't know what you call it. But unless you understand what energy flow feels like, you're never, ever, ever going to understand some of the energy that I'm picking up on the opposite side of my camera that's trying to make its way in here because it's very spiritual. And I look at a lot of crime. And the Most High said, I think you have reminded me that he just said, to remind people that don't you know that we would even judge angels? And I do a lot of judgment here. And I'm talking about we are judging even fallen angels on this channel. They are real entities that really are trying to make its way in this realm, and I just stop them right at the door, and I feel the energy, and the Most High just allows me to blast, just blast it. And it's not the prettiest thing, but a war is a war, and I'm trying to shut down all that I can do that God has told me to do on my channels to get that nonsense out and get them into the abyss and burning and gnashing their teeth for eternity so they don't so that set of those that I'm dealing with on my platform is gone until the next time I have to come up, and we get hordes of these demonic, nasty things out of our way. And the harvest is so plenteous, and the workers are few to do this. And a lot of times, um, I know that people don't understand. They just think I'm just whatever, but you don't understand. I just ask you to just leave the channel if you have no understanding of what's really going on. Especially somebody today said, "Well, I've been following you from the beginning," and and after I got done with reading that, I thought, I got people sitting here following me from the beginning, and I'm still dealing with having to fight like this, and nobody has come forward physically to band arms and to get rid of this nonsense in a very physical way. You mean people are just tuned in just to watch a thing, and nobody is coming forward? Something wrong with that, folks. Something's real wrong with that kind of stuff. That people are just sitting back, well, I'm just watching something. What are you doing though? What is it that you are doing? You're just watching a warfare go on, and you're either contributing to the warfare, or you are saying, no, I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna figure out how to get up in here with Shannon, and I got to figure out how to get to her, and give her a way to get to me somehow, and we're gonna bind together and do something a very physical way in the earth, and nobody's done that, which is really sad. That people are watching a person literally have to stand here by the grace of God and punch out demonic entities, and people that are deliberately on my technology, deliberately doing nasty business. I don't know. But anyway, if you are new and somehow the government let you slip in on this channel, just you need to buckle up, because it gets real here. It gets real. All right, we're going to get in here and ask the Most High God, Jehovah, the great and the terrible, the only wise King of the universe. If he don't speak, folks, it's in vain. It's a lie, and it's demonic unless Jehovah Elohim speaks. And it must be him, or we might as well just pack it up and I'll kill ourselves, as far as I'm concerned, because we don't have no life outside of him. Hold on just a second. I got to step away for just a moment. And so when I ask at the hand of the Most High God, the great and the terrible, the one that says he makes dead, he kills, and he makes alive, then we've got some big energies that we're going to encounter with Jehovah. It's big, heavy, revy stuff on this channel. It's a very serious channel. And sometimes Most High God comes up on me so much, I'm just like, snot is flying out of me. The Most High said when he'd open his mouth, when he came back to fight this war, people would literally be slaughtered. That their blood would be on his vestures. I don't know how some people can say, well, that ain't real Christ-like. It's just people this time get fight. Anyway, I don't know. Some people just have a wrong view of what a war is, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm not going to slow down for no one and nothing. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out in the crossing. Somebody could be on the fence about giving a message here. Okay? We have silence out here with the Death card, or ending something out here with the Death card. Secret communication could be here on the fence. Whatever that's about, there's money attached to this. Secret money, sex, property, okay? Law is out here with the Death card as well. Investigation, mystery, things like that with the Death card. So the Chariot with the Death card in the Hebraic language is a word that goes to a heinous crime, a heinous one. And it's a plot. And if somebody's on the verge of giving a little message either about something like that that's already happened that they know about, fine. Then somebody needs to come forward and do that. Otherwise, if somebody's trying to bribe somebody here to do a heinous crime out here, then we're seeing that. This goes to authority, and like I said, we know that the death card can go back to death and secret sex and stuff like that. So if this is your genitals in the deck, then we got a sex crime being plotted here. This goes back to a sea of people, and so somebody attacking somebody like a rape would be out here with that energy. That, you talk about disgust. It also came out with the Seven of Pentacles here, which is a card that keeps coming out on the channel just over and over and over. This is investing. Something about work or somebody you work with is here, with 8 Pentacles being there. And so something is very heartbreaking because the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck about this. So if this has already happened and somebody's on the fence about communicating about that, then fine. Not everybody's dealing with that energy, but that word is out here, and I'm never going to discard what the Most High brings out. And so whether it be past or somebody's trying to plot some nasty because they're filthy, then something like that is here. The Five of Swords now is at the bottom of the deck, and that's somebody they don't give a rip. They're crazy. And something would be ending with a victory out here with the Chariot and the Death card, also with those energies showing up. And if somebody's in their anger because something has ended, maybe even at work, maybe somebody got fired, now they just are crazy and try to plot something. That's disgusting. And somebody does have psychological problems, because the 8th house goes back to psychological problems. Somebody has balancing issues here with the Chariot. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords, as I gave it a little shuffle, is showing somebody's out of freaking control. What I do, though, like about this card in this deck, it shows somebody killing a dragon down here. And we have sexual matters out here with the Death card coming out, and that's your genitals here. Then somebody is killing a dragon. What's a dragon go to? The dragon traces this back to a whore. There's something sexual out here. And somebody's dealing with somebody out of control. Then somebody's out of control, needing to kill a dragon out here in some way, shape, or form, energetically, I don't know, or somebody did kill a whore physically, and there's been a mystery around something, around an attack, and somebody thinks, well, you sleep with anybody, we're all going to rape you. The God is not going to be mocked if somebody does sexual acts and things like that, and your time's up, because at the end of a sin, the Most High said, when it gets mature, it brings forth death. Then something like that, if you sow into the sexual side of things, and the Most High said, and you reap what you sow, the Seven of Pentacles is a reaping and sowing card, then that kind of a death matter type energy may come back to you that way. And it would be showing up out here in a really big way. Show me more on the messages. The Queen of Wands, which is a very promiscuous individual. Okay, she does represent a ditch in the negative. And the Most High said, you don't know there's death at her house. Did y'all know that? So you men that are thinking about hiring a whore, the Most High God says himself, you don't know it. You think this is going to be great. I'm fixing to get me some sexy sex. And the Most High said, there's death at her house. It's right here. Your genitals go back to the death house. It transforms everything. Sex sin is one of the most sins, one of the most worst sins. And there is something being plotted out here with the four cups underneath the deck. This is somebody, they're bored in the relationship. Somebody's on the verge with this little pentacle with the little, hey, message here to travel for some sex, and you don't understand that thing's going to rape you energetically, and there's death there. I don't know. It's out here that way. It's out here that way. The Tower. Well, that's a big sex card. You talk about destruction on somebody, on something that's out here that way. It's here. Let me grab a different deck of cards. There are secrets out here just in general around some traveling situation as well. And what somebody's either trying to plot or they did plot. Either somebody's talking about this heinous nasty, or somebody's trying to lay down some foundation for something nasty to take place in a very secretive way, because somebody's pierced through in their heart on some nonsense out here. Nobody really wants to heal. They just want to get in a revengeful mode and do nasty. Anyway, if the Queen of Wands is upright and somebody's trying to do something to somebody who is spiritual in all uprightness, and somebody's got jealousy here because the fire goes back to jealous issues, and somebody thinks they're going to be some heinous nasty around a person that would be upright. Then you got hell to pay with the Most High God. You would have hell to pay. Yeah, there's a fool out here. There's a fool out here, and so the fool's at the bottom of the deck, and the Most High God says that a fool cannot get out of folly. It's going to return because it can't get out. It'll return to folly just like a dog returns to vomit. So if somebody likes to eat the vomit, here I come again, can't get out of it. Ooh, let me go eat it. And that's what a dog does. Somebody's a dog out here. Somebody's a nasty dog out here. And a dog takes you back to a prostitute as well, scripturally speaking. It's a perversion is out here with the dog. A control freak nonsense is out here with the dog. But somebody's tower is fixing to come down out here. Show me more information. Time for somebody to put the hoe down, man. We have the celebration. Hey, go have a drink with me. Or something already happened at a celebration. I don't know. Somebody's pouring on the tears here. Look, if this is a nympho, folks, somebody is. Look, people, at the bottom of the deck is the adultery card. Somebody's on the verge of stepping out. I'm in a bored relationship. I think that you look cute to me. Let's go do something here. But look, for some of you all, there's a bad, heinous person you may be getting in bed with that you may lose your life out of it, because again, you don't know there's death there. She came out real strong on my other channel just a minute ago, and there was a serial killer there. So have fun with the sex. You better bang it real hard, and after that, that's it on you. And I'm sorry to be so whatever dramatic, but death is dramatic. Something needs to shake you to not get in bed with the ditch. If that's a nympho, and it really is suggesting there is one out here really big, and this crying card comes out, then I am hearing a nymph. And the Most High God said that they like to draw people in with cords of deceit by their tears. By their tears. And either somebody's already up in here with this nymph, or somebody's sending this little whatever. Let's come on, go out with me. Let's go have a drink. Cause I need you to lay your, I need to lay my head on your shoulder here, baby. And something is going to be reaped out of that with that Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow within whatever this nonsense is. At the end of this thing is going to be some type of a death and a destruction out here. But you can do what you want. You can do what you want. These are the cards that the Most High is bringing out here. We do have, we have the Sweetheart card coming out in the reverse. I don't really, just given what's out here, well, it wants to show in the reverse, and I don't read this that way, but the Most High is making it come out in the reverse. Somebody's not really a sweetheart here, folks. Somebody's really not. You deal with somebody who's going to fly off the handle, because there's a fool out here. They can't get out of something. They've either signed something, or hey, get a room with me. Let's go sign on the room, or they signed some type of a contract out here around something they can't get out of. They're looking for another victim to do something with them. I don't know. But the letter Tav is out here. It represents a sign, a signature. It also represents a covenant, and somebody is married out here with this adultery card here. But you can do whatever you want. There's a big fat destruction and something very stinging out here with this person. They really ain't a sweetheart with that coming out in the reverse. They're in despair. This despair card shows a gun up to somebody's head. This is somebody that they just lose it. They fly off the handle all the time. That is this Chariot here. But that other reading that I did earlier, a lot of hostile energy came out around that energy, showing that somebody was an imposter. They are an imposter because a serial killer came out on that Queen of Wands being there. She's not who you think she is. Again, somebody's dealing with a ditch so bad. They're a killer. They're a killer out here, folks. They are not who you think they are. The butterfly is, which is transformative stuff, by the way. It's a change going on here. Something fixing to change in a really intense way out here with the Tower, with the Death card, and with the oh my God Fool attached to something out here. They may be real hot to trot, and by God, you are so cute. You are my God, yeah. Yeah, baby, I'll let you lay your head on my shoulder. Absolutely. And boom, you're going to get stung by this person, whoever I'm talking to. God's trying to get somebody's attention out here. All right, what's all this about? What's this person doing here, Jehovah? What's the motive behind some stuff? So rooms and dorms is coming out here. Okay, and we got a bigamist, or we'll just call her I lay down with everybody's husband type of energy, because it came out yesterday. Somebody wants to be the only female around everybody's man. And she's going to get mad. It came out that way. She gets mad at everybody who's not looking at her. An earthquake, a commotion, and a shake is coming out here. Okay. And a weapon that divides the flesh. There's death out here. There's death out here. And somebody got 24 hours to make something right. And if you've already set some type of, yeah, we're going to go out on a date, you better knock it down, man. Say, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go out with you. Don't think so. Something about a group that's bound together in a matter is also, or it's the person's laid down with a group of people as well. We also have fields to go out to fight on a battleground. Something about a singer energy is also out here attached to something going on. She could be a singer. She could be somebody who's actually signed a contract for singing. We do see somebody who's got a guitar here. And we have a signature here. And something's known about that energy. So this is I know. And it's about some type of singing energy out here. Then it's out here. What else is out here? Not everybody's dealing with the sex situation, but it is out here real strong in this reading. Real strong. They could be a singer, or they've done something to a singer. The Most High says he's going to make something out for good. Okay, well, we see a tower coming down regardless who's going to get caught up in something. We just see some type of a victory out here on a matter, whatever this is. And obviously, we're also seeing somebody having a cow about it, flying off the handle if somebody is going to get some type of a victory and something's going to end. And yeah, it's going to be truth setting you free, because the tower can be truth setting you free. Something connected with social media is here. Well, I'm sure. I'm sure about it. Somebody knows where somebody planted something in the ground. Okay, it's right here with the Seven of Pentacles. The shovels here. It keeps coming out. It just keeps coming out on the channel. Somebody has either already died on some heinous thing and there's money in the ground, or the person and money attached to it is here. But there is something that's planted in the ground. Somebody knows. The knowledge about that is here. It's definitely showing here. Again, capturing with the net, and some stupid, nasty, animalistic energy is out here. And at a tire service is out here. Well, we definitely have a vehicle out here. We definitely have a vehicle out here. But, I mean, nobody's going to stand in your way, folks, to do whatever your little twitches want you to do. The Most High says in the Word that you're drawn away by and enticed by your own stuff. So if you're being enticed, that's what's inside of you. You either going to, do what's right in this situation. The Most High is going to make it right whether somebody else is trying to plot something around a matter or not. The Most High is not moved by ditchy people trying to do some nonsense. He's just not. There's definitely a battle out here, or if this person goes again to do something, it's going to start something up all over again. There'll be a great big shake out here with that tower coming out here in wording and in the tarot. Again, this is a group effort in that attack. Is that okay, folks? Is that okay? To do something to somebody's vehicle and then get them all stranded so that a group can bind together and take a weapon that divides the flesh against somebody who's stupid out here? I don't know. All because we want money or something like that. There's the official person coming out. There's somebody in authority here. He kept coming out real strong today on the channel. Real strong. Are you honorable? Are you? I don't know. Somebody goes to prison here in this reading. Oh, anyway. The imprisonment card is here. Somebody already was killed, folks, and this person is going to go to jail for being a murderer. The main male is out here attached to something going on. In this, again, somebody's married out here. Somebody's in an adulterous affair. It came out real strong today when we were looking at today's date. Somebody in authority somewhere is attached to this matter. Somebody that also already has the eyewitness to this adulterous thing, or somebody's told, they're on the verge of telling about it. Something to this has death with it, and some plot that's been around a matter, and some imprisonment is here attached to something going on. But somebody's not as sweet as you think they are. They ain't. There are messages coming. What are you going to say? And then the journey is coming out here. Okay? All right. What else you want to bring out here? You hold up. We have the little pop-up lover card coming up. Okay, this is an invention, folks. This is, hey, pop-up lover, little news. Hey, it's right here. Somebody's on the verge of either contacting the ditch, or the ditch is fixing to talk to your husband here. Somebody's husband out here. It's there's an invention to it. There's a group bound together attached to something going on here. It's your choice, but anyway, something already was invented as well. A child is coming out. Child's come out really heavy, or your child, maybe a grown adult, and you're just an older person out here, is either a ditch, or their husband's around a ditch, or whatever that is. A child is out here, though. This could be somebody you went to school with, somebody also stumbling up on some information, or because somebody knows something out here with this little page. There's messages here and here and here. It's either about the ditch, or it is the ditch trying to do something, because they stumbled up on something as well. Now there's some type of an invention for some people. That energy is there. Danger out here. There's a little, hey, the little flowers. Somebody's name could be Flowers. And at the bottom of the deck is the sickle. This is danger, folks. Like I said, the Most High is still going to make something turn out for good. It's danger for some freak out here. They either know they're in danger, and that's why they're trying to invent something, because they can't get out of something. The Fool is here. Can't get out of it. The dog's here in the picture with the Fool. Okay, I got to eat the vomit because I learned something. Now I got to do something else, and now I got to come out here and do. They either face jail, or they're going to go to jail, whatever it is. But there is danger out here, folks. There's definitely danger out here around this ditch. And there's the stars. Well, somebody is known in stardom. There is a singer out here. They're playing the guitar. Stardom energy is here. Okay, so it could be a great big Aquarian energy in somebody's chart, or it is Aquarius, or whatever that is. It is influencing. So look at this. Look at that. The snake is right up underneath that sickle there. Look, people, if you're in a high position, or somebody in a high position, obviously the energy is here. Whatever your connection is with the ditch, you in danger. You in danger. There's a snake here. This is a seducer card. This is a, hey, baby, just like this. And there's an invention around it. Somebody thinks that, hey, I got a connection over here to so-and-so because they set up in some great big place. I'm gonna have to come back here and get something done for me. Can you do something for me? I'll give you a little sex or something. And you're in danger here. Something's out here with this. Real heavy. So after I get done with this message, I wipe my hands off of it. It's your choice what you do. If you just can't keep your britches up, I guess you can't. I guess you'll pay the consequences. Definitely some type of big fat consequence out here with that tower being there, real heavy. Anyway, somebody's got a secret marriage at work with somebody. Because that's come out on the channel real heavy before. A bigamous. If this boss has gotten somebody at their work that there's been a secret little marriage somewhere, and they also have a spouse at home, then somebody does have that out here. Anyway, that ain't gonna be for everybody, but something is out here. We have the Gibo, the letter G, and it looks like the X, or somebody's still possibly messing with their ex. I don't know, or your ex is a problem still somewhere trying to invent some nonsense because your baby mama, baby daddy's situation. For some people, that may be the case. This is my technology rune, and tickling the wires and stuff like that. And then we have the social media and stuff like that out here, and some nonsense is taking place with that. This is a gift. This is also a talent rune. Somebody is out here attached to that. Somebody known real big somewhere for talent in this reading. And then we have the Manaz, which does have the Dagaz within this rune, which talks about a little plot around a relationship. So whoever you are, ma'am, sir, you're being warned out here. I don't know. This is a legal rune, so we do have the imprisonment. So somebody either works for the law, but it definitely is a rune that talks about a for sure suffered but a legal victory on somebody. So if this also things that have already went down, because I'll never take away from past, present, or future. For some of y'all, it's a warning. Somebody's around you or your husband or your wife or whatever the nonsense is, and they're trying to do something. And for some of you all already in the heat of this stuff, it is foretelling some type of a victory somewhere. It's suffered, because this nonsense shouldn't even have to be tolerated. People just sitting up here and here acting all stupid out here, because there's death out here attached to some stuff. But it does tell us that there will be a for sure legal victory. God did say on the other channel that he was going to make some officers to be right. And I know that I really am just real hard on our law enforcement because of what I've had to deal with. But I also have to trust in God's word that if he says he's going to make some people upright in those enforcement places, then I've got to hope in God's word that I'm going to see it with my own eyes. And I really hope I see it real soon, because they've failed me on every level. And y'all have no right to be angry with me with the year after year stuff that I've had to deal with. So, please don't be offended, but you have to wear my shoes to understand where I'm at with it. You really do. Okay? So, if you can be upright, then be forgiven and let us find peace. Otherwise, if you're a dirty cop, then you're never going to have peace, and you will pay for some stuff out here if you're still doing some nonsense out here. Somebody's in an official position somewhere, but it does show some type of legal judgment that's out here around some type of a plot. This rune in the negative is a bad luck coming to somebody who's undeserving. So whoever this little snake is, that's a ditch. They'd be in danger doing something right along with the person who gets in bed with them, whatever they're trying to conspire out here around something. Okay, this is what come out for this reading. It's a great big reading, but there is some type of a change going on. Most I said he's going to make it out for good, then we're going to take his word. This is what come out. Until next time, y'all. Shalom.